Hey, what's up everybody? It's Mike here from VapeHappy, and I am going to show you how to torch your stainless steel atomizer cap. Today we're going to be working with the XL Nimbus clones that we sell on our website, bvapehappy.com. And yeah, it's not too difficult. It just takes a little bit of practice and getting used to how the metal reacts with the torch that you're using. I recommend using just a small hand torch, using the butane, not the MAP gas. You don't want anything too hot. If you heat it up too hot, it's just less control for you. So I like to turn the heat down, take my time. Make sure you have a dry towel, cup of ice water to cool down your cap once you're done torching. Grab a pair of pliers, and let's get to it. Alright, so we got our Nimbus cap on here. I drilled the holes out already, put it onto the pair of pliers that I have. My Benzomatic little hand torch I grabbed from Home Depot for 25 bucks. I'm going to turn the torch down all the way. Like I said, gives you more control. Now the top of the cap here is a little bit thicker. The metal's thicker at the top, so I'm going to start there and then move down. Get this focused here a little bit so you can see. There we go. Fire it up. And like I said, I'm going to start at the top and move down. I'm going to torch off any condensation left over here real quick. Again, starting at the top where it's thicker. And can you get results faster? Sure you can. But like I said, I've ruined enough caps to know that I prefer to take my time. And that's pretty much it with that. So the first result you can get is actually a light kind of goldish color. And a lot of times you may not see, you could barely see it until you let off and you let it cool off a little bit, and then you'll see it. And it's actually a really nice look. But today, right now, we're going to show you kind of the semi darker color, closer to a bronzish color, and then from there we're going to go to the blue. But what I'm doing here is I'm staying up at the top until I start to see a little bit of color, which you can see already. It's kind of starting to turn kind of that light goldish color that I mentioned earlier. So what you do want to make sure to do is never keep the torch still. You want to keep it moving the whole time. That way you're not going to get any kind of uneven hot spot, you can call it, or a torched burn look. Everything will stay even as long as you're moving evenly around the atomizer cap. Okay, so now you see it. It's a little bit more obvious. Like I said, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to touch it. I'm going to kiss it with that flame. And now it looks like time to get down into the body. So again, you do want it to keep your flame moving pretty quickly. Okay. This thin area at the bottom is really, like I said, it's thin, so it's going to heat up faster. It's easier to get those little torch spots if you're staying still. So keep your flame moving. Like I said, I've ruined enough of these caps to know how to get a pretty decent result. So, like I said, keep the cap moving. Take your time. Let off. Take a look. Make sure it's even. And this one's looking pretty good. Alright, let's see if I can get a little focus here. So this is kind of a goldish color. You can get a little darker if you want. But right now we're going to turn up the heat and get to the blue. Turn it all the way up here. Now the progression is going to be a kind of deep purple into a blue. So this is one of those things that takes a little bit of practice and kind of touch, if you will. I've done a ton of these and I still blow it once in a while. So now I'm again starting at the top and heating up the thickest part of the metal first and get that part going. I found if I start at the bottom, I spend too much time at the top. After I've already torched the bottom, and I get some kind of I do get some torched looking areas, so, or burnt, I should say. So now I've moved it around. Now I'm holding it down. Okay, I've seen that it's turned kind of a darker bronze. Now I'm holding it down until it starts to turn this purple color, and now I start to move it slowly as I see it turn purple, and then I continue to turn it slower than I was before until I kind of see it take a point past purple into kind of a little bit of red, and then I let off of it, and that should be where that blue comes into play. Got my maniac puppy going nuts out front. But you'll see what I'm doing. I'm heating it till it gets red, just barely. You don't want it to have it keep red. If you torch it and it stays, you keep it red for a long time, it's not gonna look good. You can take my word for that one. So now we'll move it down. Again, this area is a lot thinner, so you got to move fast. Like I said, I get it to where I see it turn red, let off, and move and take another look. If I see a little bit of purple that I don't want, I'll get back to it and again torch it to the point where it's red, let off, let it cool, and that should turn it to a kind of cool blue look. So getting this blue balance is probably one of the hardest things about this, but you know, again, it's an art. It's an art form, almost. So it's fun. You guys would probably enjoy doing it. So just be safe, okay, when you're doing it. But anyways, again, you're heating up till you see it turn red, okay, and then you let off. Take a look. You're going to look for unbalanced spots. Okay, you'll see there's some purple. I kind of like some of the purple, but at the bottom you'll see it's still kind of that bronze color. So we're going to torch the bottom again. And just be real careful. Use the tip of that blue flame. You don't want to burn, again, you don't want any burn spots. Those will just destroy the look. So just some purple, I wanted to try to get it to blue. So again, another piece here at the bottom that's a little dark colored, so I'm going to get to that right here. I want to touch on this purple. There we go. Kiss it till it's red. Alright, and I'm going to put this into my water, my cup of ice, really. Get your towel, dry this baby off, and looks pretty good. So I hope the video was helpful. I hope you guys have fun playing around and torching your atomizers. Just be careful and use your head. Don't be a dummy, and have a lot of fun. Vape and be happy, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.